missing the best part. Fucking masterpiece. Absolutely love this album. This is Seth Real with Nord. I think 96 or 97 when this was released. Love this shit right here. Really some symphonic in it, really melodic, absolutely some of the best songwriting, well put together album. I just freaking absolutely love this one. Sometimes it's the second album, what's that called? Fuck. I showed it in another video, I love it. But I've been getting a few requests for this video. Somebody wanted to see what was in my, turn that down a little bit. Somebody wanted to see what was in my black metal collection, and I decided I'm gonna go ahead and do that. There's a couple of requests like, oh man, I forgot your handle, dude. But I'm gonna do that Evil's King reaction. I'm waiting for my copy to come in the mail. I've never heard it before, don't know anything about it. I'm gonna wait, and once I get it, I'll make a reaction video to it. But yeah. Black metal kind of striking the mood. I got a new CD in, which I'll feature that here soon, but it's really got me in this black metal mood, and it's more of a black and thrash, but goddamn, this shit fucking rules. But anyway, without further ado, I'm gonna show you what's in my vinyl collection of the black metal shit. It's not all here. I didn't include the black and thrash. This is just pure black metal, I guess, and melodic black metal. But a little history, I'm more of a death metal guy in the past, thrash metal as well. When I first heard black metal was, it's an album in here, and I'll get to it and show you it, but when I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck, it wasn't for me at the time. But now, I've gotten older, and watching the VC videos, that's what got me into black metal, watching VC videos. I really wanted a new style music and see if I could find something else, and there's a couple channels like Brain Smasher and Count Blackworth that just their love for and their passion really spoke to me, and I started checking this stuff out, and you know, it took a little bit of time. It slowly grew on me, but now it's just one of my favorites and genres, and especially for the extreme stuff. There's nothing like it. Most of this stuff is from the 90s, of course. There's some newer shit in here, but most of it was from the 90s. In the 90s, when I grew up, wasn't really growing up, I was in my 20s, had this feeling back then. It was more like a damp, wet, like fall. That's what really sticks out about the 90s for me. And this music, every time I hear it, it kind of brings that back, kind of helps me relive that, even though I really wasn't listening to it back then. But it has that nostalgia, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was an excellent idea. I think I'll show my entire black metal collection, starting with the vinyl. Don't have that much. There may be 50 or 60 albums here, maybe. But I'm not like those other guys that just have shit everywhere. I have more CDs, black metal CDs, than anything. But without further ado, let's go through it. Some of these, these are all of these are reissues. Like I said, I didn't get into about for a while, 7 or 8 years ago. But this one I kind of knew about back in the day, but I didn't like it. Thought it was a bunch of fucking noise. Nowadays, there's a couple of tracks on here I really dig. I'm glad it's a really short list, but Mayhem's Death Crush. Really like title track, Death Crush. I like Witching Hour. Pure fucking Armageddon. Chainsaw Gut Fuck. It's a good one. This is a Back on Black reissue. Don't care. I seen the price of an original press and I'm like, yeah, no thank you. I don't, it's not that important to me, but really love that red. Really like that one. Another one I got on CD as well. This is a masterpiece, De Mysterious Dum Satanas. I love the drums on this. I think how they recorded it, I don't know where they recorded it, but it has a certain echo, and it just really sounds good across this room, especially when he does that freaking roll across there on Freezing Moon and Funeral Fog. Those are a couple of my favorites. Life Eternal. Another Back on Black. Again, I don't care. Sounds good to me. CD sounds better. It's actually I think first pressing I stumbled on at the record store once, but love this album. Absolutely love it. Love this one too. Wolf Layers Abyss. Sorry, Wolf Layers Abyss. This EP freaking rules. My favorite track on it, Symbols of Blood Swords. That's my favorite track on this. I got it. This is on Soul Cellar Records. It's actually not a Back on Black, but I am a huge fan of Wolves, and I love that picture. I think the Norwegian stuff is probably the best. Probably. It has really more of a sound to it that you just don't get nowhere else, really. United States stuff is more of a death metal, in my opinion, black and death metal. Some of it's black metal, but this stuff, there's something about it. The way they recorded it. Where are you getting there? God damn it. I'll put it together later. Fuck you. And then the last one I got, I need to get their newest one, because I really like this Demon or whatever it's called. I really love this album. I love the vocal approach on it. I think this is some of the best black metal vocals of all time is on this album, in my opinion. Really dig it. But that's all I have of the Mayhem stuff. And maybe you guys could suggest one that you think I should check out next and pick up, other than the new one, because I know I'm already going to get that. And that's going to bother the fuck out of me, laying on the floor like that. Don't know why it won't fit in there. That was pissing me off, guys. Yeah, black metal kind of brings the evilness out of me whenever I listen to it. It brings me to a darker place, and it's a darker kind of me, I guess. I know this one's not black metal, but this is the first Norwegian death metal band I ever heard. I made a video of Swedish death metal, and I played this, and of course everybody rolled over and said, "Hey, that's Norwegian dumb shit." And I said, "Yeah, I fucking know, but it was recorded in Sweden, dumbasses." But I won't talk about that more. But 1991, I believe. But so I was talking about in the intro of the video, the first black metal album that I could really think of that I listened, or second wave, I should expound on that, was this one. Because I was so into Soulside Journey, and this I heard later. I mean, I got into death metal in '93, so this was probably around that time in '93. I hated it. When I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck? It sounds like goddamn shit. Is it a demo? Cheers. But revisiting it, I don't know, 8-9 years ago. It's the first one. I think it was Scourge of Vinyl that was talking about it, and he suggested his favorite song was In the Shadow of the Corn, so I played that track. I was like, holy fuck. Ordered the album, this one, and fell in love with it. I love it to death. Cathedra and Life Code and In the Shadow of the Horns are perfect tracks, but I really like Where the Cold Wind Blows. I have way more Darkthrone than this. But my vinyl collection's kind of lacking. I used to have Circle the Wagons, but I can't find it anywhere, so I wonder if somebody stole it. But I really like this one. Not really black metal, but thought I'd include it since it's Darkthrone. Favorite track on this is Leave No Cross Unturned. I think that's a phenomenal album or song. And then I got this box set I found at a flea market. No. What do you call those? Pawn shop. $20. Dude wanted $20 just for me to get it out of the shop. I was like, fuck yeah. Pretty cool box set. It has a lot of the death metal stuff, some of the new stuff, and the black metal stuff. Did I say black metal? Death metal stuff. But it comes with 3 LPs, and man, I love that part of the song. God, that's beautiful. But black is on shit. I better do this. It's on black. I'm not gonna shit a vinyl on all the rest of these, or I'm gonna run out of time. This one is death and it's white, and the other one I believe it's clear. And this has more of the newer stuff, and it has some fantastic stuff. I love newer Darkthrone. There for a long time, everybody was bitching about, so I kind of stayed away from it. And then I started listening to it. I was like, what the fuck are they bitching about? Fucking kick-ass shit. But I'll show the contents of this later, or I'm gonna run out of fucking time because I barely scratched the surface of my vinyl collection. Next band is another favorite of mine. I have more of their CDs than anything, but Immortal, Full Moon Mysticism, which is actually probably, depending on the day, this one and another one I'll get to, the very next one. But Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism, I love the opening track, which I can't fucking see. It's in red. The Call of the Winter Moon. That is my favorite Immortal song, and it's on this album. The other one is a perfect vision of the rising Northland. But I love the artwork in this, especially this scene. I just absolutely adore that. Whenever I hear this album, it takes me to this frozen place with this witch and these white wolves, I believe, or goats. Or the goats. And that red moon, blood red moon. This is an absolute freaking masterpiece in my opinion. I'm gonna listen to this tonight. That's another thing about black metal. It takes you on a journey. It takes you to another world, a frozen world. Sometimes it takes you to a forest with flames and freaking sword fights and shit. It always takes you to that. It takes me to that place anyway. This is my other one, depending on the day, what it is. It's either that one, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism. But I have started really getting into Blizzard Beast, and I have that on CD. But this album reminds me of my cat. I have a cat named Neville, and his face is exactly like that with the black. He's got a black nose, but this album is freaking phenomenal. The riffs in this, especially on that very first track, Battles of the North. Holy shit. I love the attack and the sound of this thing. Absolute masterpiece again. Steve, you can't have 2 masterpieces in one freaking deal. Bullshit. I call bullshit. You could have all kinds of masterpieces in the band's same discovery. But Battles of the North is an absolute freaking masterpiece. This one is actually the first Immortal I heard. No, wait, I take that back. Pure Holocaust, which I have over there, was the first one I heard. The second one I heard was this one. That's because everybody was just really talking about it. But At the Heart of Winter, I love the artwork to it, and I think it's just fantastic as well. It's not my favorite of the Oliver thing, because I don't go to it a lot, but I love the title track, At the Heart of Winter, and I love the keyboards, there's synth in it. But this is still damn fucking good. Fucking love this one. And then this one. This came out, and I actually like this better than Northern Chaos Gods, which I have as well. Whenever you see my CD part, you'll see the missing ones I got, because around here it's hard to find black metal. So when I see it, I grab it. But Warwick install, what was this, 2021? I still play this one a lot. I fucking love it. I know there's a couple people that really didn't care for it, and that's their thing. It's their opinion. That's fine. But I absolutely like it. I think it's a great one. Then we're coming upon my favorite. This is my favorite one to get stoned to. Literally, I love listening to this album stoned. It's the only time I can listen to it. For some reason, because if I try to listen to it sober, it doesn't sound the same. But Emperors in the Night Side Eclipse, and it's another album I kind of knew about back in the day. I didn't really care for it, but one day I was listening to this and I was really freaking stoned out of my mind. I ate a gummy. I didn't know what gummies had THC in it, but my stepson, he's a 6'5", 230-pound redheaded stepchild. That's what he is. he bought some gummies. I had one of those, and that freaking knocked me down in that chair. And I played this record over and over again. It just had this sound, like the synth in it was really the main part of it that was really sticking out to me. It created this kind of fog, and the band was like right in the middle of it, and it just freaking became a masterpiece in my opinion. I love I Am the Black Wizard. That's probably my favorite track, but Burning Shadows of Silence is a killer one. Every track. And then somebody sent me the CD, which I'll show. And they had bonus tracks, and they had a Bathory cover, Fine Day to Die, and Emperor freaking slayed it. They slayed it. It sounds so great. This is another one. And I have more Emperor on CD. Actually, yeah, I'll show that eventually, but Prometheus, that CD was, I heard that back in the day and actually had it back then. And I didn't really put it with a black metal, if that makes sense. It was more like a death metal album, but Anthems at the Welcome at Dusk, my God. And I tried the same thing, trying the gummy thing, and listen to this one. Holy fuck. It'll take you on a damn journey. But I love how it intros in, and you could hear the owl hooting, and then the freaking guitar just has a sound. Absolutely phenomenal. I love every song on this. Thus Spake the Night Spirit is my favorite song on this one. And I love that artwork. And it has that tower. Is that Saruman's tower? Is this Hobbit? What do you call it? Hobbit? Tolkien themed? I liked watching the interview with him, and he was talking about some of my favorite albums. And like Seventh of the Seventh Son. Ashan. This one I don't really know about. I think they're Swedish. They might be Norwegian. I really like this one. It was a blind buy. Keep of a Callisis, Arjun, A Journey Through the Dark, and this is aggressive. It sounds like Emperor to me, but it's another one I haven't listened to in a long time. It's on Peaceville, but I might have to play this. But it seems like I remember, yeah, I really like the song As Mist Lay Silent Beneath. Absolutely phenomenal album. Really like this one. It's been a long time since I listened to it. My favorite Satyricon album is this. It's the only one I have. And I need to get more of their stuff. But this one, I remember seeing a video a long time ago, and it has that chick running around naked, boobs flopping everywhere. And the dudes are spitting fire and all that shit. I fucking love that video. Every time I look for it on YouTube, it looks like they took it down. But A Dawn of the New Age, this is, oh my God, I fucking love that. Mother North is my favorite track, and Nemesis Divina, which is the title, or title track. Absolutely phenomenal fucking album. I love this thing. Fucking rules. Yeah. I bought the next one on the same day. It was a record store day. I bought to re-sleeve all these, or it'll take me for fucking days to put it up. But phenomenal. I could actually play some of that Mother North on the bass, My Way. Then I got a couple Gorgoroth albums. This is probably my favorite one. Antichrist, true Norwegian black metal. This is on Soul Seller as well. And I should have picked up the Pentagram. They had Pentagram, but it was a picture disc. I bought this for 29 bucks used. And I love this fucking album a lot. Everyone. I like some of the kind of classical kind of guitaring. And I don't know if it's this one or Under the Sign of Hell. I think maybe it's both. Where you can hear the wind in between tracks. I can't remember which one it is. I haven't listened to this one in a while. I haven't been really listening to black metal for a couple months. But this is phenomenal. I love that album. Cheers. I'm starting to think I might have to do this in 2 parts. I'm gonna keep on going. Then some Bergson. I like Philosophum better. I do like this album a lot. It was cool to find this in the record store. It's Back on Black, but it sounds good to me. I don't have any issues with the sound quality on it. But this album is a good one to listen to in my backyard, especially during the fall for some reason. But Feeble Screams from the Forest Unknown was a Lord of the Depths. I love that song. And My Journey to the Stars, those are my favorite tracks on this. But Philosophum is actually my favorite. And I did have that on vinyl. I gave it to Life Eternal, or send it in the VCLC. Sometimes I regret doing that. But I love that album. This is a cool bootleg that Hell's Headbangers included in one of my orders. Wild Horses and Endless Nights. I don't know what it says. Fuck. But it's a bootleg. Kind of cracks me up. There's a part in the beginning of it that he's hollering at the sound guys to turn the bass up. He's like, turn the fucking bass up. This is my favorite Enslaved, and I have several Enslaved albums, but this is probably my favorite one. And the by Norse Music or whatever. There's something about this album. It's just very Viking-like. When I hear it, I think of sword battles in the forest, and there's people holding these big freaking sticks with flames out of it. I don't know why, but it does. Absolutely awesome Enslaved album. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't know what it is. It's in Norwegian. And then some of Swedish black metal, melodic black metal. This is my favorite, Sacramentum, Far Away from the Sun. It's one of those that, you know, when you're watching the VC, everybody's talking. I think it was Motley Crue Forever. He did his favorite melodic black metal albums, and this was one of them. And a number of these is based on his suggestions as well. But this album freaking rules. It rules. At first, I didn't really care for it. I didn't listen to it online. I just picked up this record. I got it for pretty cheap because that seam split. But more I got into this album, I'm like, this is probably my favorite one out of the bunch, other than this one. But fucking killer one. What was it, 97? A lot of this stuff was released in 97. I have multiple copies of this. This is the Somber Lane. Of course, it's the reissue, of course, but it's double disc with the etching. Oh, I thought it was a gatefold. But phenomenal album. I think I like Lights of the Stormbane a lot better right now. It kind of goes back and forth between the two. And the third album I've never heard of, or not heard of, but never listened to. But I love Somberlane. This is just freaking magic. The Moaning. I think this is our only album, but I think it was 97. It was been Brain Smasher's deal. He showed a CD, and I love the inner art that he showed. This doesn't have it. But I think this is our only album, and this is freaking awesome. I love the guitar work on this. But favorite song is Of Darkness and I Breed. Of Darkness I Breed. And Dying Eternal Embers. And that artwork is freaking killer. But this is Blood from Stone. Freaking phenomenal. Has a little bit of death metal in it too, I think. This is another killer one. Enter the Moonlight's Gate, which was actually one of the first melodic death metal, Motley Crue Forever Again. Lord Belial. This is awesome. It has one of my favorite melodic black metal songs. Actually, this is my favorite black metal song, or melodic black metal song. Realm of a Thousand Burning Souls. I like Crusade, the Crusade, just a little bit better, and it has part 2 to that track. But this one freaking rules too. Only thing I don't really care for this is the sound quality. It's on Flaga Records. But maybe that's how it was recorded. I haven't heard the CD version yet. But fucking phenomenal. This Nord sounds like some tragedy going on in a freaking like a castle siege or something during the winter. It's like, that's what the music kind of reminds me of right now. Hearing this in the background. A Thy Primordial. This is one of my go-tos. One of my go-tos when I'm in the mood for black metal. Other than that Nord. Where only the season marks the paths of time and life remains eternal. That's another one, kind of reminds me of the Moaning a little bit. And Emperor. The vocalist kind of reminds me of the Emperor song. Look at that. Another one from 1997. It's another one Ben Brain Smasher showed. I think every time I show these, I've mentioned who got me into it. Every time. But there's some of you who probably new that never seen my channel before. Winterland, welcome to my last chapter. There for a long time, this is my go-to, other than Sacraments, Far Away from the Sun. Masterpiece. This is freaking phenomenal. It's all in cursive. And my eyes are really bad. I need to wear glasses, but favorite tracks on this, very, very last track on track A, or side A. And then the other one is the last track on side B. I freaking love those tracks, but I love the fucking whole album. I fucking love that shit. Somebody, I can't remember who sent this to me, but I have their second album. This is Die's Altar from Germany, Reign of Tempest. And I showed that, and they said, hey, I got a vinyl version. Probably, I don't know if he didn't like it or something, but because I'll send it to you. Sure did. Got it. Dude, if you're watching, I forgot your name. Forgive me. But love this album too. This is a very good one. Some German melodic black metal. Synth, it's got some symphonic in it. It's probably more symphonic than anything. This is another one of my favorites. This is Grave Desecrator, Dust to Lust. I think it's Chilean, and I freaking love this album. It says recommended for Sepultura, Blasphemy, Bestial Warlust, and Archgoat. I guess it has a little bit of a war metal sound, but it's more to me like Rotting Christ. And it's one of my go-tos as well. Absolutely love this album. How much? Oh shit, I got 6 fucking minutes. God damn it. Fucking, fuck. Nocturnal Mortem, Luna Poetry. Drew a blank. So another one, Count Blagrath sold me on. He talked so passionate about this album, and I went immediately, listened to it online, and then ordered this copy. Luckily, Hell's Headbangers had a copy of it. This is freaking pure magic, in my opinion. I only listen to this when it snows, so it's only select times around here in Missouri, but this album fucking rules. And I don't think, I keep on hearing it's a demo, but everybody has this pause whenever they talk about it. It's more of a full-length album to me, too. I may cut this off short, because the rest of this is really... I'm not going to show the modern stuff. I'll cut the modern stuff out. Maybe show it later. This is another one. I actually knew this back in the day. Rotting Christ, Thy Mighty Contract. But I thought it was more of a death metal album, because I didn't really know what black metal was. But I love this one. It's real medieval sound, and it's my favorite by them. I have a couple of their albums, not all of them. But Thy Mighty Contract fucking rules. Then the Behemoth stuff, I'm probably going to cut it off right there. The Behemoth stuff, the 2 albums. Everything else is kind of wishy-washy, but this is Storming Near the Baltic. I'm not sure what that says, but this album, I love it to pieces. The black metal Behemoth fucking rules. I only have 2 of their black metal albums. It's on white. But I think this is fantastic Polish black metal. And I have a shitload of Polish black metal. Shitload. It's in the CD realm. And then the last one I'll show is this one. Grom. Which is... Shit. It depends on the day which one I like the most. This one fucking rules. Perfect scenery for music. Lightning, storms, fucking shield with spear. And I absolutely love this recording of this, the sound quality. This is just amazing. This is an amazing freaking record. It's one of my favorites. It's probably in my top 10. Yeah, I only have 3 minutes. So the rest of them are kind of the Cradle of Filth and the Watain and the later Behemoth, the more of the death metal stuff. I don't think I'm going to go into those. I think these are just fine. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Black metal to me is just one of those genres, of course, that just really hits the spot. Like, I don't know what it is about this album right now. I'm listening to it in the background, and it's one of those albums I just get lost into. There's not a bad track on it. I love the vocals on this. This is on Soul Cellar as well. Passionate about this stuff. I think I might listen to a couple black metal records. I know I said a couple, but I think that Behemoth might go on after that. Grom. After seeing it, I'm like, fuck, I want to listen to it now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I may do the video with the CDs soon. I don't know when. I might put that off a little bit. I have way more, probably well over 200 or 300 freaking black metal CDs. So it takes some time to go through them all. The vinyl collection is kind of lacking a little bit, but that's okay. Some days I don't really want to listen to a record. I don't like getting up out of my chair to flip it over sometimes. Especially those damn double LPs, goddammit. Everything's coming out nowadays with a double LP. It almost ruins it because it's not an even flow, but that's just me. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and have a freaking killer day. And check out fucking Nord, goddammit. This fucking album is a masterpiece. Later all.